Jane was a vibrant and intelligent woman living in the bustling city of Lagos. She had a promising career, a supportive family, and many friends. However, one aspect of her life remained unfulfilled: finding a life partner. Jane was a S genotype, making it challenging to find a compatible husband without the risk of having children with sickle cell disease. Over the years, Jane met several men, but every relationship ended the same way. After getting their genotypes tested, they discovered that her partners were also AS or, in some cases, SS. The heartbreak of these repeated disappointments weighed heavily on Jane, but she never gave up hope. One day, Jane met Samuel at a friend's wedding. Samuel was kind, compassionate, and they quickly fell in love. After several months of dating, they decided it was time to get their genotypes tested. They were overjoyed when the lab results showed that Samuel was AA. Their wedding was a celebration of love and hope, and they looked forward to starting a family together. A year into their marriage, Jane gave birth to a beautiful baby boy named Ton. Their joy turned to worry when Ton frequently fell ill. After numerous hospital visits, tests revealed the devastating news: Ton was SS, meaning he had sickle cell disease. Shocked and confused, Jane and Samuel decided to retest their genotypes at another lab. The new lab results showed that Samuel was actually AS, not A as they had been told. The initial test had been a mistake. The realization hit them hard. The couple was overwhelmed with guilt and anger. Their love, once vibrant and strong, began to wither under the strain of their son's illness and the emotional turmoil they faced. Ton's condition required constant medical attention and care. Jane and Samuel tried their best, but the stress took a toll on their relationship. Arguments became frequent, and their home was filled with tension. Despite their efforts, Ton's health continued to decline. The pain of seeing their son suffer was unbearable. One day, Samuel decided that he has had enough and picked his belongings and left the house without looking back. Poor Jane was left alone to face this struggle alone. She thought to herself, "What shall I do now? I thought our love could stand the test of time. This was the reason I never wanted to marry a man with AS genotype, but I am right at the same spot I avoided for so long." She broke into uncontrollable tears. Just when Jane thinks the worst has happened, the neighbors shouted aloud that Ton had just fainted while playing with other children and rushed to the hospital already, since the neighbors already knew he was a regular at the nearby clinic. On hearing this, Jane was in further tears and rushed down to the hospital to be with Ton. Shockingly, not quite 30 minutes, Samuel appeared in the hospital. Apparently, he returned home as he could not bear leaving Jane alone to be responsible for something that was not in any way fault of hers. They both embraced each other and Samuel gently muttered, "I will never leave you alone to face this." Gladly, 2 days after Ton was discharged home with his parents, Jane and Samuel decided not to have any more kids. They adopt another child and have lived happily ever since. Jane's story is one of love, struggle, and heartbreak. It underscores the importance of accurate medical testing and the devastating consequences that can arise from mistakes.